Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Nivartaswandakaratvam Sarvadeva Sarupine Bhakta Priyaya Divyaya Nityanandaya Te Namaha. Shri Gurum Agrani Shishya Shotriyam Brahmavettamam Namami Tulasi Mata Yogini Jnanadayini Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. So now we are trying to understand the Dnyani Lakshana as given in Chidakasha Geeta. Dnyani Lakshana from the foundation for the sadhaks in Chidakasha Geeta, because that is the destination to be reached. So that is why Chidakasha Geeta starts with the Dnyani Lakshana, because that should be the sadhana for a sadhaka. It starts with ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ, ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಮಾತ್ಮ, ನಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಪ್ನ ಸುಷುಪ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸದಾ ನಿದ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು, ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರ ಎಂತ ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕವಿಲ್ಲ, ಆವಾಗಲೂ ಸೂರ್ಯೋದಯವೇ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸೊ ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದಟ್. ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಮಾತ್ಮ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಪ್ನ ಸುಷುಪ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. That means he is avasthatrayatita. He is beyond the normal three states being experienced by Jeeva. We explained it to a great extent yesterday. Now, when you are in deep sleep, what makes you to get up next day? It is the force of Vasanas, to acquire, to do and experience something. Interestingly, a doctor never gets up as a nurse. Also, nurse never gets up as a cook. Is it not? An engineer never gets up as an astrologer also. Because though the ignorance is same, the vasanas are different. Ignorance is non-dual. As I explained yesterday, it is non-dual. But vasanas are different. And based on the vasanas, only you start your next action. And similarly, our death, that's a big pause in between two gross bodies. Basically, what is death? The gross body merges back with the Panchabhuta. Subtle body goes out of that, and subtle body acquires a new gross body based upon the vasanas, based upon the karmas. It can be lower birth or a manushya or in the higher world. It can be anything. So We touched that upon yesterday. Now we will see ಸದಾ ನಿದ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು. It tells that Jnani is always in Nidra. As I told you, understand the implied meaning, not the direct meaning. Direct meaning is that Jnani always sleeps. It is not that. So, to explain this verse, I will take the help of Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, Jnana Yoga, Sloka 69. यानिशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जागर्ति संयमे यस्यां जागर्ति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुने. It is a very important verse in Bhagavad Gita. It tells that Yanisha Sarvabhutanam, or Nisha means Nisha can be sleep or night time. It can be both. Yanisha Sarvabhutanam, which is night or a sleep time for the entire world, entire Jeevas, entire world. Tasyam Jagrati Sayami, a self-controlled man, a Siddhaprajna, a Jivan Mukta, a Jnani is awake at that time. Tasyam Jagrati Sayami. Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani. When the world is in action, when the world is awake, all Jivas are awake. And when they are in the tremendous action, Sa Nisha Pashyato Mune, that is the night for the yogi. That taken as night for the yogi. So let us go in more detail of this verse first. Here we are comparing the way of saying between a jiva and a realized master. Two different comparisons, right? A jiva experiences the world through the body, mind, intellect equipment. The body, mind, and intellect equipment is already corrupted by your vasanas. The file is corrupted. There is a lot of ignorance there. There is a lot of black spots there. And with this background, with the corrupted body, mind, intellect equipment, highly corrupted by your vasanas and causal body, you are seeing the world. While seeing the world, you will see only plurality. Only plurality, the likes and dislikes, labha and alabha, and vijaya and paradaya. You see only plurality in the world. And a lot of complaints. Because nobody is happy in the world. The reason being, everybody wants the world to work as per them. As per the corrupt mind, the world should work. And that never happens. So as long as Jivatva is there, he can never be happy in the world. Because when you see an object through a colored mirror, you will see object in that color only always. Understood? You will see object in that color only. So because of this plurality, a person cannot be happy because there is a duality in what you see, extreme duality. Now for realized master, self-effulgent light of consciousness, he experienced, right? He experienced that he is Brahman. He is the self-effulgent light called Brahman. And there is no colored mirror obstructing his vision. And he sees same thing everywhere. He sees uniformly same thing everywhere. It is Samatma. Everything is same for him. He has no enemies. He loves everything because he sees him in everything. He sees him in everything, so he can only love the entire thing. He enjoys the world also, right? It's only him. The world is only him. I am that Brahman. I am that consciousness. Aham Brahmasmi, and Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. My file is not corrupted. So the Mithya aspect is not there. Maya is not influencing a Jnani at all. Maya cannot influence a Jnani And once a sadhaka becomes jnani, he don't become ajnani again. We'll see the verse later in Bhagavad Gita. He never becomes ajnani. Once jnana is obtained, it is permanent. Now, if you see in science or any subject also, if you are a master in a subject, it's a highly rare chance that you will do a mistake. Understood? If you are a very good mathematician, you may solve the equation very fast without doing any mistake. Similarly, a jnani, he is the subject basically. He is the subject. So he sees the world seamlessly in the same way. There is no plurality in him. If he is a dog or a dog eater or a pandita or anything else, it is same for a jnani. But mirror of a jiva is different. The mirror of a jiva is corrupted. The equipment to see the perceive the world here is the body, mind, and intellect, which is thoroughly corrupted by the vasanas. Now, yanisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagrati sayami. Whatever is the nisha for a jiva, at that time, the yogi, as I told you yesterday, he is beyond three avasthas. He doesn't have a waking, dream, and sleep state. There is always light in him. He enjoys the self effulgent light of consciousness with him, and he is in deep contemplation at that time, enjoying every moment of his life, knowing that he is the Brahman. He is enjoying the bliss of Sat. He is the Satchit Ananda there. He is Sat, Chit, and Ananda. He enjoys that every moment. So, whichever is a night time for a jiva, a sadhaka, a great jnani, is always contemplating on Brahma Tattva, and is every moment he enjoys Brahma Sukha. Aharnisham Brahma Sukhe Ramantaha Kaupinavanta Galubhagyavantaha. If you see the Kaupina Panjakam, a jnani Aharnisham Brahma Sukhe Ramantaha. Aharnisham, day and night, he enjoys the bliss of Brahman. And such a Kaupinavanta is Galbhagyavantaha, is the most luckiest person in the world. Irrespective of the time, a jnani is beyond waking, dream, and sleep state. And every moment he enjoys the Brahma Sukha within, because the vasanas of causal body is no more disturbing him. Through Jnana Agni, all the vasanas in the seed form which exist in the subtle body is burned by the Jnana Agni and the Guru's grace. And this vasana is not going to trouble him anymore. So he can enjoy the supreme bliss all the time. Yasyam jagrati bhutane sanisha pashyato mune. Yasyam jagrati bhutane. When the jivas are awakened, what they do? When you get up, what you do? The continuity of what you did yesterday. A stock market person is totally restless. He gets into the portfolio and different things and see. And mutual fund man is also same story. Businessman same story. Doctor same story. Engineer same story. He carries the vasanas further. He gets up with duality and gets into action. Because wherever there is vasana, there is avidya. Wherever there is avidya, there is a new desire coming, kama. Wherever kama is there, new desire is there, he has to perform from karma. Right? When you perform karma, what happens? You get a fruit of action. So you get a fruit of action, you are still happy, not happy with the fruit. So some more avidyas come in you. Again kama, again more desire, again more karma. And jiva gets locked at different points. The jiva never goes forward. It gets locked here. And this kind of miserable state of a jiva, for a jnani, that is the sleep. A jnani don't care for all this because he knows that he is being totally drugged by the maya. And a jnani is beyond maya. So when the world is rigorously active, and that is the night for a jnani, because jnani don't give any value to anything like that. As long as Maya is there, this running around is there. Moment the Maya is gone, moment the Vasana in the causal body has gone, a jnani will be in the deep contemplation, and every moment he will be enjoying Brahma Sukha. So, like that, when the world is asleep, jnani still enjoy Brahma Sukha. And when the world is in vigorous action, and jnani takes it as a night for him, this is of no meaning in the evolution. That is why Yajurveda tells, Chareva iti, Chareva iti. You go ahead, go ahead. A jiva has to experience all kind of things, happiness and sorrow. That is the jiva always. But the jiva is also capable of releasing the Paramatma, because the river has to merge with the ocean. It will not remain perennially as a river always. It will merge with the ocean. Ganga will reach Ganga Sagar one day. So everything has to go like that. I'll tell you a very good example in Chinmaya Mission. One sannyasi got into wrong track because some reason. When he went to Gurudev, our Gurudev, you are not surprised, he wasn't upset. He's a he's a Mahajnani, right? Nothing can upset him. Everybody thought, Gurudev will tell something. Gurudev peacefully told, don't worry, poor boy. Right? Finally, the river has to meet the ocean. It will meet the ocean, don't worry. Let's take care of it. And that is the Jnani. Nothing disturbs the Jnani. Nothing disturbs the person. Like Swami Chinmayananda, our Guru. Now, as long as Vasana is there, this running around is there, a Jiva should not get locked in that. Yes, success is important. Meeting desire is important. Good life is important. Don't get locked. There is a way further. There is a way further. Chareva iti. Go ahead. Don't get locked. Moment you get locked, you'll remain there for a long time. That's the cause of again more rebirths in between, and that will extend your process of evolution. Be careful with that. And that is why one needs to do upasana and sadhana daily, daily, so that the mind gets more purer and purer, and the desires will come down at that point of time. The progress is much faster. So, sada nidreyalli iradu means for a worldly person, jnani is not acting at all. And for a jnani, those actions don't have any meaning. As I told you yesterday, whatever action jnani does, that is for loga sangraha, betterment of the world. And whatever action jnani does in few seconds or few minutes, the output is so high that jiva cannot achieve it at any point of time, because jnani don't have any selfish motive. Jnani don't have any selfish motive. Whatever action it does, that is fully supported by the divine will, and that is going to happen. Whatever sankalpa he has for the betterment of the world, and that is going to happen. So a poor jiva who runs around here and there feels that this person is always in slumber. This person is sitting quiet and doing nothing. It is just not like that. He is very active in a seat also, and many things he can do by sitting only. He did not run here and there. But jiva, being powered by the Maya, being blinded by the Maya, it runs around to achieve many things, and he will never be happy. He will be never be happy. Sarvajna Vachana, I'll recall the Sarvajna Vachana. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮನೆಯಾಗೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹೆಂಡತಿಯಾಗೆ ಬೆಚ್ಚಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕ ರೊಕ್ಕವಿದ್ದರೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕಿಚ್ಚು ಹಾಕಯ್ಯ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. The Sarvajna tells, a small house, a good disciplined wife, and if you have enough to meet your expenses, enough money to meet your expenses, There is no sarga more than that. There is no heaven more than that. And that is the heaven. Now even the people earn for 10 generations till they are not happy. Till they are not happy. They want to earn. As if when they leave this world, Chitragupta will give them a check of full and final settlement. This is the height of ignorance. People are not happy with one car, they want three. People are not happy with one house, they want five houses. One farmhouse, one flat, one villa, something like that. The mind goes and goes and on. It builds new things, it builds new things, it gives you new desire, and Jeeva runs after that. And that is a night for a yogi because he is doing the most useless thing at that point of time. For a jnani, that is a night. So, sada nidrele irudu. From the Jiva standpoint, the jnani is always in slumber because he is not acting at all. But for a jnani, that is the night. So, see the two standpoints of a perfect master and a deluded soul. For a perfect master, he sees him everywhere. So he don't see the world with a colored mirror. He don't see the world like that. He sees himself everywhere. He is happy, and anything and everything is same for him because it is one consciousness acting everywhere. You know, one consciousness acting everywhere. Lord Krishna gives a very good example in Bhagavad Gita. Sutre Manigana Iva. The garland is very beautiful, right? Lot of flowers and everything is in the garland. But what holds the garland together is a thread, unseen thread that is not seen at all. Huh? We enjoy the garland. Garland is very good, but what holds the garland together is the thread. If the thread is not there, there is no existence of the garland. And that is the way the Atman is pervading everywhere. It connects everything like a thread in a garland, right? Jiva's different names and forms are because of different vasanas they have, and Atman is not responsible for that. Understood? That holds together. And the Jnani don't see the flowers, he sees only the thread. He sees one homogeneous Atman everywhere. He sees him everywhere. But for Najnani, he never sees the garland, he thread at all. He enjoys the garland on the surface. So if you search in the level of water in the sea, you get only fish. If you go deep, you make a diamond also. The Jnani already got that diamond. Understood? So he has nothing to achieve in this life. Huh? Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Name partasya kartavyam tishulokesha kinchana. In the three worlds, Arjuna, I have no karma to do. I have no karma to do. Because karma is for a person to achieve something in life. I have nothing to achieve now. Whatever to be achieved, I already achieved. Huh? Like Baba sometimes tells that all these sadhanas, all this reading and sadhanas are done in mother's womb only. Right? I need not do any further meditation. It is like that. And jnanis are like that. So sada nidrele iradu. I think this much is enough to clarify this point. Next, Surya Chandra enta pratyegavilla. For a jnani, there is no difference between Surya and Chandra. It is all same for a jnani. Again, very complicated statement, right? Surya, Chandra, and the pratyegavilla. So why you should become jnani then? You are totally confused, right? It is not like that. From jnani standpoint, to explain this, I will use the sixth verse of 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Purushottama Yoga, where Bhagavan tells that 15th chapter is the most important chapter in the Bhagavad Gita and one of the shortest chapters. Only there are 20 slokas. And that is the one of the important chapter where only Lord speaks. Arjuna now speaks there. Only Bhagavan verses in that particular sloka. Natad bhasayate suryo न शशांको न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम. Lord tells two things here, important things. I'll come to that. In the May world of the Atman, the Brahman, in the May world of the awareness, na tad bhasayate suryo, no Surya shines there. Na shashanko na pavakaha, na shashanka, not moon, na pavakaha, not the Agni also, nothing shines there. Yadgatva ananivartante. Once you reach there, once you realize that you are the Brahman, Saddhama Paramam Mama, Yadgatva Nivartante. Once you reach there, you will never come back. You will, a Jnani, there is no possibility for him to become a Jnani. He don't become an Ajnani. The assurance of God in Bhagavad Gita. Understood? Yadgatva Nanivartante. Once you reach my world, you don't even go back to that hell back. There is no reason for you to go back because everything is burnt. All your karma, vasanas, everything is burnt. Now, what is the meaning of Natad Vasayeje Suryo, Na Shashanko, Na Pavakaha? We should know the meaning of this verse. For a Jeeva, which uses the equipment of the body, mind, and intellect to experience the world, to experience the light, is through these sources only. One is Surya, one is Chandra, and one is fire or lamp, whatever it is. So without this, the eyes cannot see anything. Everything is dark, right? So you experience the world through sun, moon, and if both are not there, like Amavasya day, you want the lamp or a fire to experience the world. But try to understand, a jiva is influenced by Maya. It is already corrupted. So it needs this equipment because jiva don't know few things. Jiva sees sun as sun, moon as moon, and the fire as fire. Now, who gives light to Surya, light to Chandra, and light to the fire? It is the light of the self. Self is the subject. These are the objects. Subject cannot be object, right? A subject cannot be object. Object exists because of subject. Object exists because of subject. So there can be refrigerator, there can be a light, or there can be a heater, or there can be anything. But without the flow of current, these are all useless. These are all dead. And similarly here, who supplies the energy, the enlivening factor in the Surya and in the Chandra and in the Agni, that is the self-effulgent self, the Atman, the Brahman. So, since the Atman is self-effulgent, a yogi don't need separately Surya, Chandra, or anything. It is one and same for him. Everything is one and same for him. He sees same Brahman everywhere. Because without that existence of Brahman, presence of Brahman in all that, this is not going to work. That is why I told you, Sutre Manigana Iva. It is like a thread holding on to garland. These are all garlands. And the thread of Brahman is holding on to all that. And that is why Jnani has, there is no difference between Surya and Chandra. Surya and Chandra and the Pratyega Villa. And once you achieve the self-realization, which is the aim of the text we are learning, once you achieve self-realization, then don't worry, you will not go back to the hell again. People will doubt sometimes. After doing sadhana for some time, then what happens to me? You will progress only. Charevayati, charevayati. You'll go ahead, you'll go ahead. So Lord also tells in Bhagavad Gita, 12th verse, in 15th chapter, Yadadityagadam teja jagadbhasayate kilam yachandramasi yachagna tattejo viddimamakam. He clarified the previous verse with this verse now. Yada Dityagadam Teja, the effulgency you see experienced in the sun, which lightens the entire world. Because of sun, you are going to perceive the entire world. Yada Dityagadam Teja, Jagadbhasayate Kilam. Similarly, et Chandramasi et Chagna, in the fire as well as in the moon. Understood? The power of seeing what you perceive, the light behind all that is Tattejo Vidhimamakam. The effulgency of all this is because of me. I am giving effulgency to that. I give taste to the water. Soham apsukonteya. I give taste to the water. Understood? Without me, this world cannot exist at all. I am there everywhere. There is no place where I am not there. So, for a jnani, there is no Surya, Chandra and the Pratyeka Villa because he sees one effulgent self, the awareness everywhere. I think this much is enough today. Now only one line is left. Yavagalo Suryodeve. I think we'll see it next time. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.